What's up, everybody? Believe it or not, it is that time again. And for as much fun as we had on season 1 of the Protege, season 2 is going to be exponentially better. There are so many things we learned from a production standpoint, as well as some ways that we can go based on COVID, that with these challenges are going to just make the viewing experience not only enjoyable, but 100% applicable. Just like last time, we're going to run our contestants through a series of challenges to weed out the top 3, and the top 3 will then compete in the real world for real numbers and will be brought together the weekend of June 23rd through the 27th in Key West, Florida, as part of our Producers in Paradise get-together. I hope you enjoy watching this season as much as we have enjoyed making it. And until next time, kill or be killed. The reason I picked Abby Johnson as a finalist is because she had probably the most open, honest, and transparent video. She talked about why she wanted to be in, but more importantly, what scared her about her job right now. And she's willing to put herself out there. And more than anything else, that self-belief will make her a winner.
My name's Abby. I'm with Cross Insurance Agency, and I am doing this video because I do want to become the next Protege. I have been an insurance agent for the past 18 years, and I love helping people. I specifically work with truckers, and one of the things is that to reach truckers, you got to pick up the phone. And I'll be perfectly honest, I fight fear on so many levels with doing that, and just all the different thoughts that come right before you pick up the phone. So really, I am just kind of done with being afraid, and I'm ready to take my boxing gloves, and it's time to punch fear in the face.
Andy Warner is a top finalist because he has what it takes to win this thing. What I like most about Andy is the fact he's not willing to settle for anything less than success. But more importantly, his background tells me he has the tools he needs to be able to make this thing work.
Hey there, Andy Warner with Veritas Risk Management and Insurance Services. And I believe that success is not an accident. For me, the subtle difference between confusion and clarity is usually found in the voices that I'm choosing to listen to. So I'm asking the coaches of the Protege to speak some clarity to me and be a voice and instrument for success in my life. After spending roughly 10 years in the personal lines world, I made an agency change, but now I'm in the commercial space, and I don't want to spend the next 10 years building and then retraining bad habits. I want to build good habits from the get-go. I'm passionate about my family. I'm also passionate about relationships, and I'm passionate about quality and doing things the right way. I firmly believe that everyone deserves to have someone in their corner. And in fact, I believe that so strongly that I went to seminary and got a degree in pastoral counseling. In essence, I became a professional listener just because I have such a deep-seated desire to be the person that my friends and family can count on.
I picked Brad Toms to be a finalist because he's brand new to the industry and willing to put himself out there and try, and basically ask for a lifeline on giving him the foundation he needs to get started in his new career.
My name is Brad Toms here in Brevard, North Carolina at Brevard Insurance Agency. I've been a first responder, been in education, worked in church settings as a youth director, and also am currently the president of our local soccer organization. And in all those things, it's very connection based. As a classroom teacher, you're making connections with your students, with administrators, with community partners. I happen to be in charge of fire department training and fire service training. And so I was able to go out and make good connections with local fire departments in 2 counties that we serve here with the community college. And so that allowed me to be very creative in my approach, create a vision for the program, and really go out and make those connections and build those relationships.
This guy, Did you watch his audition video? How does he not make it through to the finals? In the first 30 seconds, we heard German, we watched him shoot guns, we saw his sunglasses, and he automatically flaunted the cover of my book. I was so confused after watching this. I honestly wanted more and can't wait to see what this wild man brings to the competition.
Guten Tag, Protege, Zahlensweit, zwei. Mein Name ist Brian McCall. And the future's so bright, I've got to wear shades. They say you only have 7 seconds to make a first impression. I got my BBA in management from the University of Oklahoma, and I followed up with my MHR in human relations from the University of Oklahoma. Go Boomer Sooner. My agency's in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, just 6 miles west of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Our population around 20,000. Tulsa a little over 1 million. Have I ever sold commercial? No. Do I want to sell commercial? Yes. Am I licensed to sell commercial? Yes. Will I do a good job with commercial? What do you think?
Like several others, and honestly also like me, CARYN SEIFERT comes to the insurance industry from a completely different industry, but she's not new to sales. And for that reason, along with her ability to understand what she's good at and what she needs to outsource, she's a shoo-in for a finalist position.
Hey Protege Nation, I'm CARYN SEIFERT with Streamline Business Insurance in Coconut Creek, Florida. I want to win at the insurance game so I can have a positive impact on my client's business, and the Protege will help me accomplish that.
I am confident that being on the Protege will help me take my game to the next level and help me become a 5-tool player in commercial insurance. As a new agent and agency owner, I'm looking to cultivate a viable marketing plan and sales system, and the Protege will help me accomplish that goal. Combining the training, coaching, and the things that I will learn on the Protege with my drive, determination, and skill set, I am absolutely going to kill it in commercial insurance. I want to defy the odds of a new agency's success, and I know the Protege will help me accomplish that too. As a single mom of 2 amazing kids who are now grown, failure has never been an option for me.
I don't know about anybody else, but when I listened to Crystal Decker's audition video, I immediately heard a little Journey in the background. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. Don't stop believing, Crystal. I believe that you have everything you need to win this thing.
Hi, Crystal Decker from Burlington, Kansas with TrustPoint Insurance. Hard work for me. That's something that I was raised with. My mom always held 2 or 3 jobs. My stepdad was in a truck explosion the summer before my 3rd grade year. And so I always seen her work so hard. And, you know, I have had a job since I was 12 years old, and all of my jobs throughout my adult life here so far just so happen to be sales and marketing. I truly do believe that one of life's greatest lessons is that education is never complete. So when an employee shows the drive and the initiative to further their education, I think that that shows an agency that they're willing to not only bolster their credentials, but to earn the extra knowledge and skills to be a more competitive agent for their agency.
John Lyons, if you're going to quote Young Guns in your audition video, there's a 100% chance you're going to make it through to the finals. Also one of my favorites of all time. And Young Guns too, not too shabby either. That being said, this guy is definitely got the pedigree necessary to compete and to win.
Hello, this is John Lyons with Insurance One. I hope to learn a lot about who I am. And because, like I mentioned earlier, that being in a show and being in the arena and the pressure that comes with that, you can't create that anywhere else. I can't go do that on my own. Yes, there's a bit of pressure and a thrill to walking into a new client's office and seeing if you can close the deal. That's one thing. That is a bit of pressure. But being on a show like this and being challenged the way that you challenge the people of season 1, there is nothing else like it. And you can't do it unless you're in it, right? And I mean, the great Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, not a lot of people put themselves in a situation to get punched in the mouth. And I think being a part of the Protege creates that opportunity. Does my plan work? Does my idea work? Is it good enough? Will it be enough? Is it enough to win? All of those things, all of those questions are just questions with inexperienced answers, but I want to know if I have what it takes.
On next week's episode of The Protege.
Through all this, somehow we managed to love, laugh, learn, and work together.
I've been playing the violin since I was 5 years old.
I want to sit down for this.
I know that most people think it is a boring subject.
Burlington, Kansas, not the coat factory.